42, and that means half of my life is over.
I'm not okay being single. I don't want to be single, and I get depressed.
As a person who has been single for me personally my whole life.
I'm 53. I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it myself.
I get my feelings hurt. I don't want to be a hookup.
3 failed relationships since my marriage had ended.
And I have really missed kind of having someone to talk to.
Currently I don't date, and it's purely for the reason that I am exhausted.
I am done with all of these games. I'm done with men. Why is it so hard to find your person?
If all these women are wondering why it's hard to find true love, what's wrong here? What makes that difficult? Previous relationships, as they say themselves? Or not knowing what they wanted when they had somebody who truly loved them? This is a free and advice here. When women are young, they enjoy life and are attracted to various men, and they think it will always be the case, but time flies, and they find themselves in this situation. Please, ladies, love the one who loves you and build together. Otherwise, you face what you have just seen those women over 35 say.
So, it's hard out here, man. I'm just not looking forward to trying to explain to a man what do I do for a living, tell him how many siblings I have, what do I like to do for fun. But
so I did it today. I actually deleted my dating app.
And also, I'm just not feeling like dating. I basically deleted all the apps.
Ghastly frigging apps. Have you even any idea how ridiculously horrible they are?
I want something real. It's not out there. Not for me.
As I just said, when women are in their early 20s, they behave as if they are recruiters, and a decade later they try to run after those they did not hire or fired, if you understand what I mean. I personally loved a woman with all heart, and having her as my girlfriend was a dream that could come true. She refused me, or avoided me, I should say. 20 years later, I am married to a more beautiful woman and love of my life with a blessed family of 5. She is still single, and regretting so badly as she could not see the man I was when I showed her love with all my heart. I know for sure it hurts her to see my family, as back in the days she boasted saying, I was the first girl you loved. What she might have realized is that true love finds true owner, and the love I had for her expired 20 years ago. And of course, most of women end up experiencing the hitting the war phenomenon, and they lose all hope when it becomes a reality. Due to the love the Lord anointed me with, sometimes I see beautiful women suffer and wish I could help them find the true men they would be a perfect match with. And this applies when it comes to Hollywood couples, where I had always been asking myself, why do they divorce easily? Why not finding ordinary women or men? And when it comes to Hollywood, I understood it's another level of fake couples, if I may say, as I see it.
50 years old, single, I'm dating, found nothing but lying. Very confusing because I am a freaking delight.
Maybe I'm being picky, or maybe I just have standards. I have an incredible career. I am truly living my best life. And so the man that is going to come into this life is going to have something
Let's be honest
of value
here,
to
you are
offer
50
me.
of age,
He's gonna make
and you are
this
still
great
looking
life
for a
greater.
dream man. Seriously? Noticed how all women are saying I, me, or mine. The last one here who is waiting for the greatest man that can ever be found on earth. I am sorry to say that she is going to turn 60 plus thinking she is living a great life. And we know she is not, because there is no man in that life. Now, let's face the truth here. As God created man and woman, I personally don't gonna bite my tongue here. I think those women are trying to violate the principles of the Creator, the Almighty God. They forget that no matter what you can achieve in life, a man is a man and a woman is a woman, and this shall never change forever. This is the hard reality people don't talk about, and it is what it is.
This series has taught me that if a woman so much as even implies that her man made a mistake, the internet will collectively tell her to dump him and that she's settling. But as it turns out, even when a woman is trying to speak highly of her man, you still tell her the same thing. And this bare minimum thing has gone way too far.
This trend of bare minimum is getting ridiculous. I can't even post a TikTok anymore appreciating my partner without people commenting that it's the bare minimum or I have low standards.
I literally hate this mindset so much. A man cooking, cleaning, looking after the kids is bare minimum. If my partner ever came home after I've cleaned the house all day, cooked a meal, and looked after the children, and he said bare minimum, I'd be screaming the house down.
Apparently, if anything in life makes you cry, it is your man's fault. And
Many women find themselves navigating single life due to the influence of misguided advice from their friends. Often, well-meaning friends offer suggestions that are based on personal biases or incomplete understanding of individual circumstances. This can lead to decisions that may not align with one's true desires or best interests, such as prioritizing unrealistic relationship ideals or dismissing potential partners too quickly. Over time, the cumulative effect of following such advice can steer women away from fulfilling relationships, leaving them single despite their efforts to find a meaningful connection.
You're gonna expire before the age of 25. By the age of 35, literally no man's gonna want you. Let's talk about why this is the biggest load of BS.
So much for saying that I'm pretty, but I would like everyone that sees this video to get a good look at my face. Like, really look at my face. I do not look like Oprah. I don't look like that lady. And a lot of people say that, they're like, oh, you're the light-skinned version, or you're the pretty version of Oprah.
Oh my life. Ladies, if you are still this young, make sure you commit to love the man of your life. Because once you truly love a man with all heart and have a clear goal in your life, experience shows that the man will stay. Fact, you are not seeing men complaining like women do. So what's different? Use your mind a little and grasp what works and what doesn't work. This is exactly what we start up with. When you are still in your 20s and early 30s, it looks like women get blinded thinking that they would remain young forever.
How do you meet people? Because if you see a good looking guy, like, you're not chatting to him. Most of us, we're not going to chat to him. 99.9% of the chance he's not going to speak to us. Dating apps, like, no, this conversation isn't even about that. Like, no. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's just not for me. Like, where do you meet people? I don't get it. And it's really, like, I don't know. Like, if you're not one of those girls that go out partying to this, like, roughly around the same places, you're not, like, popular on Instagram, it's like, where do you even meet people? Where do you even meet potential guys?
I get real quiet every time y'all start having them conversations about who gonna pay for what, and your man gotta do all of the legwork. Because, baby, listen, around here, I'ma pay half the rent, and I ain't gonna complain about it. I might even pay a little bit more depending on what your pocket's looking like for the month, because in this economy, I know. I get it. I know. I'm gonna take my man on dates. I'm gonna pay for a haircut. Babe, I'm about to get a pedicure. I'm gonna treat you the one this month because I know you had a long month just like I did. Or shoot, happy Father's Day, happy birthday, whatever. Like, I'm paying for stuff. So, you know, kudos to the girls that got it all taken care of for them. Kudos to the girls that's just like,
finally,
you know, my
this
man
last
does it
lady
all. I don't
seems
lift a
ready
finger.
to
I lift
embrace the
fingers.
role of a devoted
I
partner,
work.
fully prepared to take care of the man in her life. Her commitment goes beyond mere words, reflecting a deep sense of responsibility and affection. She demonstrates a willingness to nurture and support her partner, understanding the importance of mutual care in a relationship. This readiness to invest emotionally and practically in their bond suggests a promising foundation for a lasting and loving partnership. Her attitude indicates that she values the well-being and happiness of her significant other, paving the way for a harmonious and supportive relationship. Remember, put God first and the rest will be taken care of. Need a proof? 99% of God-fearing women from the bottom of their hearts, they have great men in their lives.